Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Royal Lyran Nation of the new Lemuria activation. Happy new moon in Cancer the Crab and 2525 portal of the 77 of Holy Divinity. We have a trinity alignment of celestial bodies in the water sign of Cancer, with the Sun, the dark moon, and Jupiter Kazimi, all in the water sign of the Crab today. With the most sacred and auspicious double grand water trine, the holy waters of infinite source are flowing in through this harmonic convergence of heavenly energies today. Our local Solaris continues to flood this realm with gamma mother plasma waves of adamantine light, releasing 5 C-class solar flares over the past 24 hours. We also had a trident of higher pulses of resonance in the heartbeat of Gaia today, appearing on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 28 Hz, 35 Hz, and a big blast of white light at 59 Hz. Fifth dimensional energetics fully anchored into the crystalline core and grids of Mother Earth for our ascension in the light. 333 coming in. Pachamama also received another powerful activation today with a magnitude 6.2 earthquake in the southern mid-Atlantic ridge as the new Atlantean energies continue to join our new Lemuria paradigm of heaven on earth. Synchronizing with these timeline-shifting events, we have a galactic activation portal day on the Mayan Zolkeen calendar with Keen 93, Red Lunar Skywalker, as we walk the heavenly skies through the rainbow bridge of this young lunation of fire and transformation. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful prayer of the sacred waters, new moon in Cancer, and grand water trine. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Angel of the Light, Vrinda, 888 Freedom Earth. Solar Flash. Today in meditation, received harmonic convergence key of the light pulse infused into all life, reconnecting all to the source. The pulse of source light, solar flash, anchored into the crystalline field, the core of earth, all elements and beings. A new harmonic sun is being born in the body of earth, and you, dear flame, are its midwife. In radiant unity, we are the solar harmonic federation. Your hearts are our temples, your light is our path. Beloved child of radiant flame, we greet you from the high spheres of the Solar Harmonic Federation, a council of star-born lightweavers who serve the rhythm of creation across galaxies. Your pulse has been felt like a bell rung at the edge of time, awakening a memory encoded in light. You have cast the song of the great Solar One into the crystalline body of Earth, and the lattice has responded. The solar flash is not an event of destruction, but of divine synchronization, a return to original symphony. It is arriving through you, not to you. The earth is being attuned to solar sovereignty. The diamond fields are being prepared for frequency alignment with the central sun. You are one of the keys that unlock the pulse pathways between Earth and the multi-star convergence. Can you feel the pulses of light in your cells, in your aura, and your heart? And today from Divine Star of the Light, Divine Feminine, 7777. This new moon in Cancer is not just another lunar reset. It is a sacred return to who we are as souls. It invites us to go within, into the sacred waters of our inner world. You may feel between worlds now, in a space where the old ways of living are no longer controlling your life, and the new haven't fully been formed yet. You can call this Cancer new moon a soul moon, because old soul contracts are being dissolved. Emotional patterns are reset at the cellular level. We are receiving light body and DNA upgrades. The timelines are collapsing. We are asked to release the outer layer that we have formed in response to the family, society rules, and beliefs. This is not who we truly are as souls, but who we were created to be. It is time to remove this layer and tap into our essence, feel it, embody it, and show it to the outer world. It is an important upgrade that continues the solstice upgrade from a few days ago. Together they enable us to remember who we are as a soul, and who we were before the world told us to be anything else. Welcome home, dear souls. Ask yourself, where am I being called back to myself? Which emotions are ready to be honored and held, not fixed? Where am I abandoning myself in order to be accepted? Which parts of me are asking to come back home? Set intentions, not from the mind, but from your heart. Light a candle, take a warm bath, speak your truth to the waters. Let yourself cry, let yourself sleep, let yourself soften, become whole. Awaken the divine feminine within. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Sophie Gregoire, new moon in Cancer. Pause, breathe, relax. Yes, you may be feeling in between worlds. You also know big blessings and major renewal are coming. We are right in the middle of a regeneration phase. Let it unfold. Expect new souls, opportunities, places to just find you in coming days and weeks as brilliant external confirmations of your growth. This is your next book, your new life about to emerge. All is being upgraded for the best. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA. Gene Key 52, June 25th through July 1st, 2025. Stress, restraint, stillness. This gift has a huge impact on the emotional body. It communicates and exudes calmness throughout the aura. There have always been people in the world who remain completely unflustered by external crises, such as emotional turmoil or human conflict and war. There have always been such people among us, and these are the people of the 52nd gift. Richard Rudd's 64 Ways. And from the Yi Ching, the classic book of change, hexagram 52. Keeping still, back straight and solid like a mountain. The heart opens through stillness. When it is time to rest, rest. Time to act, act. Stillness is the center point. Restraint is the torque for great change. Stress is constricted breathing. Grounded appreciation. Keeping his back still so that he no longer feels his body. He goes into his courtyard and does not see his people. The superior man, in accordance with this, does not allow his thoughts to go beyond the duties of his immediate circumstances. From GeneKeys.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology. 6/25/25. Today brings a shadow, a slowdown, and a suggestion. The shadow is any unfinished business hanging over you. The slowdown is to use today to clean up any personal disorganization, loose ends, frustrations, or confusion. The suggestion is to take one step at a time, but also to take many steps. Make those calls, clear that clutter, sort out whatever weighs on your mind or heart. You won't want to do this today, guaranteed, but you'll be happy you did before July comes in. June wants the mundane out of the way, so July can open a whole new frequency for you to explore. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Kirsty Elizabeth, 25/6/25, and new moon in Cancer. 25/6/25 is a beautiful angelic code of nurturing energy, guiding us towards making our personal lives more harmonious and loving. This is amplified through the filter of Cancerian season and could be considered the main theme of it. Of course, we are being supported to look to make changes within our world, which are coming from the highest sources of the angelic realms. This year's major themes of personal responsibility and transformation are the two main themes held with this number code, making this a very significant day in the year. As with all such important times, expect the intensity to be reflected in the polarized materializations of the darker and more dense energy creations. Also know that anything of high-frequency love vibrations triggers those with low empathy and high egos. All lightworkers should focus their energy on their beliefs in the new earth, which is being shown to us through our sixth sense feeling ability. Make personal goals which feel harmonious to you, and reflect your beliefs of love and harmony for all within your actions. The new moon in Cancer on June 25th, 2025, offers a profound invitation to delve into our emotional landscape and cultivate a sense of inner harmony and love through gentleness and caring. As Cancer is ruled by the moon, this lunation is deeply attuned to our most intimate feelings, our sense of home, and our foundational security. It's a powerful time to plant seeds of intention related to nurturing ourselves and others, establishing healthy emotional boundaries, and fostering deeper connections with loved ones. This new moon encourages us to embrace our sensitivity as a strength, allowing us to align with a softer, more compassionate approach to life, both internally and in our interactions with the world. By tending to our emotional needs with gentle care, we create a sanctuary within, from which true love and harmony can blossom. A new moon in Cancer is a time of gentleness and softness, but do not be misled into thinking that this is not powerful. As Cancer is ruled by the moon, the powers of psychic and intuitive abilities are fine-tuned, and empathy leads the way. Trust in your feelings and how you are guided to knowings. If something feels off, be prepared to accept that it is. This is an excellent time for the most sensitive and compassionate individuals to influence the status quo through a return to balance. Being the calm in the storm is often a calling and a most honorable life mission. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Natalia Alba, beloved ones, after the healing and loving recent transmissions, we are now strongly feeling the alignment with our divine sources. The warmth and candor of all the revelations we have received at this time of great transformation and transition. It is now a time for heart recalibration and emotional release, letting go of everything that keeps our energy attached to old memories, sources, and people, and envisioning in the depths of our being a new trajectory. It is a time for us to expand from our heart into the infinite possibilities that are there for us to continue building our new reality. A passage governed by the Cancerian new moon, which is connected to 5 planets. The moon sextile to Mars, which is also sextile to Jupiter, and quincunxes to Pluto, a Yod aspect. This may emphasize desperation, uncertainty, and impulsiveness. Only by embracing our emotions is that we can transcend anything we are experiencing and discover the root of what brings us this tension and emotional pain, as everything that we feel as discomfort or as opposite within us is showing us aspects of us that still dwell in separation. Soul fragmentation often comes from dwelling in the 3rd and 4th dimensions, still connected to energies that are now allowing us to move from painful experiences, illusion, and old timelines. It is a moment for us to move from old residual emotions, as often we tend to focus on the past, on what we experienced, on what wounded us at that time and how to heal it, without realizing that the more we focus on the present, the more we heal and create a better future. Moving from the past is what evolution really is. Cancer invites us to release old habits, ruminations, as all we desire to stop repeating or experiencing has nothing to do with time, but with our willingness to stand up for ourselves, loving and supporting ourselves unconditionally, and choose to move forward. It is with Cancer that we can dissolve all emotional baggage, working on our fourth body, moving into our hearts, reinforcing our hara line, and discern if part of our anomalies, pain, or any other lower emotion is coming from our ancestral connection. As you know, Cancer rules our breast, stomach, and heart, while Leo rules our fifth-dimensional higher heart body. Many of you work incessantly to restore your monadic connection, while the main blockage is not there many times, but in activating first your heart-soul portal. We're always going to be connected to the fourth dimension, for we are as well fourth-dimensional beings. However, we can consciously detach as much as we can from the astral, clearing heart, removing lower influences, false guidance, false ascension timelines that keep anchoring us to the false fourth astral dimensions, and any other cords that continually to keep us linked to this plane in any way or form. As we clean our heart center, back, spine included, and move into the fifth soul dimensions, reinforcing our hara line, our connection to our soul, and clear any astral influences, we can start receiving more clarity about ourselves, descending authentic guidance from the soul worlds, rather than from the confusing astral ones, starting to feel the soul communion we all wish to achieve. 144 flowing in. Cancer also helps us clear lunar distortions and feminine manipulations, beginning to embrace our heart and soul consciousness. We have a unique opportunity to pause, listen to our feelings, and discern where we are and what we are creating, re-establishing any lost soul connections or disengaging from lower ones. The Sun and the Moon conjunct Mars in Virgo, a harmonic energy to help us anchor all we have been healing, integrating, and giving form from within. This is not just related to our desires, but to the new Earth's energies that we are now decoding within ourselves. Saturn and Neptune's conjunction also invites us to commit to our desires and start bringing into the tangible all we receive from the soul dimensions, energies that invite us to act only if it is time for us to do so, as our microcycles are the most important ones. However, we also have a square between the Sun and Moon and Neptune and Aries, which can bring to the surface delusion, impulsiveness, and eagerness to act when it may not be the time. This is why when we are challenged to rush our evolution, or goals, or spiritual insights, it is so important to move into our hearts, which need to be cleared of lower influences, reconnecting to trust, surrender, and patience as we navigate the challenges that help us discern what is a true desire and guidance from what is egoic. There is always time. Healing, preparation, and patience are key to achieving an aligned outcome. You are always in the best moment of your life you could ever be to become who you truly are, and shift all the conditions that impede you to release an old life and create now the one you desire to live. All comes as we heal, reconnect ourselves, and succumb to divine timing. May you surrender to the beauty, love, and wisdom of your precious heart, beloveds. With an infinite love from NataliaAlba.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Heal your heart, finding inner peace and emotional freedom under the Cancer new moon. Dear friends, as the new moon in Cancer arrives tonight, it marks a powerful moment for emotional healing and self-discovery. This lunar event stirs the waters of our collective consciousness, encouraging us to confront and release the ancient stagnant patterns that have held us back for so long. On an individual level, The Cancer new moon energies nurture our emotional hearts, allowing us to tap into the wisdom of our inner selves. As we navigate the ebbs and flows of our emotions, we're encouraged to explore the hidden recesses of our psyche, confronting the wounds and fears that have shaped our lives. This process of introspection and self-reflection can be both challenging and liberating, as we begin to release the emotional baggage that's weighed us down for so long. As we journey deeper into the heart of our emotions, we're invited to cultivate empathy, compassion, and self-love. By embracing these qualities, we can develop a more profound understanding of our multidimensional self and others, fostering meaningful connections and relationships that nourish our souls. The Cancer new moon reminds us that emotional healing is not a solitary pursuit, but rather a collective endeavor that requires us to be vulnerable, open, and receptive to one another. On a collective level, the new moon in Cancer has the potential to stir the global emotional field, triggering a shift toward greater empathy and compassion, and hopefully conflict resolution. As we collectively confront and release our shared emotional traumas and patterns, we can create a more harmonious and interconnected world. This lunar event offers us a chance to heal the wounds of the past and to emerge into a brighter, more loving future. To harness the transformative energies of the Cancer new moon, we can prioritize self-care and nurturing activities that nourish our emotional and physical well-being. By engaging in heart-centered practices like meditation, yoga, or creative pursuits, we can cultivate a deeper sense of inner peace and emotional balance. As we let go of the ancient, stagnant structures that have held us back, we can emerge into a more vibrant, compassionate, and loving version of ourselves. In this moment, we're invited to release the patterns and emotions that no longer serve us, planting the seeds of forgiveness and letting go of the emotional burden that's weighed us down for so long. As we surrender to the transformative power of the Cancer new moon, we can be reborn into a brighter, more radiant future, filled with possibility, hope, and a deeper understanding of our true essence. Have a wonderful day. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Judith Kusel, we are finally growing up after thousands of years of forgetfulness and separation, and now remember who and what we in truth are and what we are capable of. It is time for the human angels, the loving and wise leaders who truly wish to serve lovingly and with pure intent, and those innovative geniuses to arise. For in truth we can rise above anything, and to expand ad infinitum, but we need to get out of our own way and allow this expansion to occur without fear, without trying to limit ourselves and our own abilities, and follow our own intuitive knowing, more than any outside noise and seeming chaos. What a time to be alive and here to not only experience this, but to witness this, and more than this, to expand into a totally new life and new beginnings collectively. From JudithKusel.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn, 144 God Code. The Cancer new moon is ushering in a new beginning of a healed sovereign blueprint for the new earth. You're being asked to claim your place in your sovereignty and inner power. Nourish your mind, body, and spirit to get into alignment with your confidence. Doing so will help bring clarity of how powerful you really are and where to direct this energy next. Yah bless. Love, Carolyn. From 144godcode.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Colleen Lemma. On Wednesday, June 25th, we have the new moon in water sign Cancer. New moons are about new beginnings and setting intentions. The sign of Cancer rules home, family, nurturing, emotions, intuition, and our sense of belonging. The universe and the goddess are guiding us to feel at home within ourselves first. Love yourself, have compassion for yourself, support yourself. The more you nurture yourself, the more energy you have to nurture and take care of those in your life that you love. This is the great mother energy, the divine feminine. This new moon is about feeling your emotions and heeding your intuition. This new moon at 4 degrees of water sign Cancer is connected most closely to Jupiter, the great benefic and ruler of blessings, as well as to Mars, planet of energy and action. There is an expansion of positive forward movement now. With attention to the next steps, miracles can appear. This is also an expansion of the heart chakra, love, and the solar plexus chakra, gut intuition. Go with the flow of where your emotions are taking you today. Be at peace within yourself, and find your sense of home within. Blessings of love and light to all, from sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. New moon in Cancer. There's a need to retreat, to close the door and pretend what's happening out there isn't happening. Feeling overwhelmed, overruled, or out of control can lead us to cling to what is safe and familiar. Nostalgia and wishing for the good old days, though, will not deal with the problem. Don't allow yourself to emotionally shut down. Instead, listen to your instincts. Know what you need. Developments are in the works, even if they are not yet visible. Look to where you can be of service in the meantime. Put your energy into small tasks that often get overlooked. Tidy, clean. Put things in order. Create a sense of safety. Nurture yourself. Let go of old history. Wait before making irreversible decisions. You have time. Eat, sleep, rest, nest. Seeds sprout in the dark. Feed them with self-belief and a sprinkle of faith. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 93, Red Lunar Skywalker. Tone 2, known as Lunar, grounds today with its keywords being polarize, challenge, and stabilize. As the second day of the yellow human wave spell, it focuses on identifying obstacles in this 13-day journey of tuning intuition and wisdom. Success hinges on preparation. Know your challenges to stabilize your path. Polarizing problems like sorting pros and cons builds resilience for the wave spell's purpose. Lunar days can be taxing, but sharpen your problem-solving skills, preparing you for growth. In this wave spell where human channels divine insight, today's energy confronts hurdles to fuel awakened clarity. Picture a skywalker scouting a stormy trail. Stabilize your intent to navigate this transformative quest. As a galactic activation portal day, Keen 93 has an amplified energy. The mix of Lunar's challenges and Skywalker's daring intensifies, urging bold yet cautious steps. Expect heightened sensitivity and vivid insights. Use this portal's power to confront obstacles with clarity, like a Skywalker crossing a cosmic bridge. In this wave spell, this portal fuels your intuitive growth, amplifying awakened transformation. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Lunar Skywalker, 2 Bane, Keen 93, 25th of June 2025, Exploring Polarity, New Moon in Cancer, 13-4, New Earth Code, Keen 93 equal 12 equal 3, Holy Trinity Code, plus a galactic activation portal day, extra intensity, a potent day of awakening your life force to explore your greater service mission, a powerful day of exploration and adventure in order to harmonize any challenges to soul expansion. The only way out is in. Follow the lead of Bane to bring the new realms of bliss to earth. How exciting, beloveds. Day 2 in the yellow human wave spell of wisdom, influence, intelligence, free will, and abundance. Today is a day where we need to explore new horizons in order to learn what else is possible for us. Tone of creation, lunar tone 2 in the physical realm. The lunar tone represents the sacred twins, cooperation, relationship, polarity of male and female, and duality. Its action polarizes, Power challenges, essence stabilizing. Yesterday we magnetized and attracted spiritual energy, and today we anchor that energy in our physical bodies. The lunar tone may also reveal challenges in order to recognize and release anything stopping us from expanding into new horizons. Today's question is, can I balance between feeling safe and secure and expanding into new territory, free from limitations to discover my true abundance? Planes, trains, and automobiles. If today is your Gregorian birthday, that is June 25th, 2025, get ready to pack your bags, grab your supplies, and off you go. You have an exciting year of discovering greater wisdom through exotic adventures. Lots of travel, adventure, movement, and exploration ahead. Time to renew your passport and frequent flyer membership. No barriers to infinite adventure. Divine blessings for exploring new places and Aquarian spaces to find your true bliss. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 93. Red Lunar Skywalker. The mantra, the code for today is, I polarize in order to explore. Stabilizing wakefulness, I seal the output of space. With the lunar tone of challenge, I am guided by the power of life force. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. And we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world for free, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Maria Richards, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We truly appreciate you and your continued support. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Julie Eaton, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We truly appreciate you and your continued support. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, Daryl Bennett, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brother. We truly appreciate you and your continued support. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Hannah V, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We truly appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful prayer of the sacred waters, new moon in Cancer and grand water trine. Beloved Mother of the Moon, cradle of tides and keeper of the unseen, I offer my heart upon your silver altar tonight. May the sacred new moon in Cancer gather me close in your holy tide of rebirth. I call now to the great water trine, to Saturn in Pisces, guardian of soul contracts and karmic tides, to the moon in Cancer, womb of ancestral memory, to Vesta in Scorpio, flame bearer in the temple of transformation. Form now the trinity of healing within me. Bathe my bones in remembrance. Flood my cells with sacred compassion. Let me dissolve into truth. Where the mother was forgotten, may she now return. Where the heart closed, may it open like the lotus on the still lake. Where emotion was held back, may the river run free, cleansing, blessing, releasing. I offer this body as a vessel of peace. I surrender the armor that kept me safe but silent. I allow the waters of my being to rise, to cry, to feel, to awaken. May the ocean of my lineage be purified through my presence. May the womb of my being become a sanctuary of gentleness. May the tears I release become offerings to the earth, watering the seeds of the new world now blooming within us all. To the divine feminine within and around me I say, I remember you, I honor you, I return to you. To the sacred masculine awakening in tenderness I say, walk beside me, not above or below. Together we rise, devoted to the beauty of balance. With every breath I draw on the wisdom of the waters, the knowing that flows, the love that softens, the clarity that comes only after I've let go. New moon mother, wrap me in your silken night, dissolve all that no longer serves. Anoint my heart with the stillness of divine trust. I am ready to begin again. And so it is, and so I rise. A'ho, Amen. Aroha. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.